The power of chronic alcoholism, brought to life lovingly by whatever the hell this thing is. And I hate it. Now look, I've done a couple of these videos already, and you may have noticed that I don't actually dislike any of the characters I'm talking about. They're simply big garbage due to unfortunate BEELZEBUB reasons. Dear God, what is wrong with you? That's why today I'm rather excited to present the one character in the show that I actually despise.
But then I wanted to die.
I hate everything she stands for. For starters, they hired a famous singer woman to voice her, and yes, she does an okay job, and her animation is sort of cool, I guess, but I'm still putting her in the mega trash compactor for all of her sins. I mean, really guys, come on, a human who's more famous than me, the gamer crab? Simply not allowed, gentlemen. Remove all traces of her from 4chan immediately, especially those ones. I hate the way she talks, her design gives me whatever the eyeball version of AIDS is, and her character development literally consists entirely of snorts cocaine. Kesha herself, which is the woman who voices this chick, except not for the music bits, isn't she a singer? Well, she's kind of a singer, nothing special like. I'm pretty sure I could come up with most of these lyrics if I'd drunk enough children's chewable painkillers and sat in a bathtub for 5 hours with a laptop. Although she doesn't strike me as the kind of person who makes her own lyrics, pretty sure she pays someone to do that for her, which begs the question of where the actual talent is. To be honest, I've never tried writing lyrics before, so it is entirely possible I might make infinitely better music than Mr. $sign ever could. It's like Schrodinger's Jeff. If I put Jeff in a box with a laptop and a can of Red Bull, you can't prove that he hasn't become Beethoven in there until you open the box, thus revealing that Jeff has crafted 17 different Browning LMGs out of the Red Bull can and blows you away into space orbit. So Kesha, also known as Quiche, is only in a single episode of the show and basically says 4.5 lines. This is because that's all BEELZEBUB can afford with their net worth of 2 entire watermelons. Nice Amazon series, by the way. Shame your overlords ate all its episodes. So yes, this Fox thing is in a single episode, which ironically means she's only in a single episode more than Gumby is, which is absolutely hilarious when you think about it. Her lack of screen time means there isn't really much I can say about her compared to other characters, as she simply isn't a character, and as such isn't allowed in any of the good scenes. She essentially appears on a chandelier, whinges about cotton candy of all things, makes out with Vortex in the middle of Tiananmen Square, and then gets Blitzo drunk only to turn around and then immediately whinge about him being drunk. Oh no, if only there was a way to not make him drink everything. Absolute dumbass. She then detects Blitz has the most depressions ever, because she reckons she can feel the energy of all people at the party or some shit. Ignoring the fact that that doesn't make any goddamn sense, you're telling me out of all the people here at this party, the only one with big brain mental issues is this man's right here. This is hell, my dear furry. Literally nobody is sane here. How the Christ is Blitzo giving off such an epic gamer signal that the bee can smell it over all the other hundreds of people at the party? I think canonically this event actually happens like just after Blitz and Stolas go to Aussie's to munch pancakes or whatever, so my guess is that he's really sad about what he did to Stolas, except if he was upset about how he treated Stolas, why didn't he just not treat him that way? It was entirely his choice to be an asshole. I went into detail last week about how Stolas is basically mistreated by everyone inside and outside of his family, especially the clown. And through that research, it's made pretty clear Furmunch over here couldn't give 2 shits about the owl. So what the hell is he having a whinge for? I mean, his power of upsetty spaghetti is so powerful that Beelzel over here can detect it through the power of nose sniff. The bee also gets mad at Loona because Loona is a wolf and she doesn't really like those. Nah, I'm joking. The real reason is that Loona's voice actor isn't as mega famous as hers is. And how dare this peasant speak to me when I own 400 different albums, and only 405 of them have me auto-tuned so hard that most people couldn't even tell it was me singing. I guess talent is just overrated. Now look, I'm not the greatest fan of Loona due to the fursuit process of me being a shiny boy, and I would never personally become fluff, but even I wouldn't become a mega monstrosity just for the sake of yelling at the floofers due to argument reasons, unless you stole my Rice Krispies or something, in which case I guess becoming Big Chungus is kinda warranted. So what is Miss BEELZEBUB all about? What's her thing? Well, she enjoys throwing parties, getting everybody drunk, and force-feeding them cotton candy for some reason. I don't trust eating anything that is made from purified sugar and melts instantly once exposed to water. Water is what my body is made out of. If it's gonna do this to my vital organs, I don't want it anywhere near me. Also, I don't drink due to beer tasting like dish soap water. This bitch eats candy and drinks mega alcohol and looks like a fucking hourglass, but I eat 2 3/4 broccoli and I fucking gain 200 pounds. Not really sure how Tex managed to bag a demigod, but more power to him, I suppose. not really sure for the future of her character as to whether we'll see her again, as I'm sure Cash Money is rather expensive to hire, with her being, quote, better than everybody else, I promise. So if Loona is going to pursue Vortex or whatever, they're going to have to pull a striker and change their voice actor probably. Nice one, dumbass. That or try and work around her existence going forward. Personally, I never want to see this abomination again, so the less she's involved with anything, the better for me. Who knows, maybe Loona won't even end up with Vortex over here. Pretty sure having her like anybody was a bad move. The local fursuiters are already planning Mr. Wolf's execution as we speak. And somehow I doubt that even BEELZEBUB Prime over here is going to be able to take on all of the Redditors at once. You guys remember the Area 51 raid? If these guys can scare the actual US government, I'm pretty sure Fluffles over here doesn't stand a chance. And to be honest, that's it, lads. I'm not talking about this woman anymore, so there's Queen Cock roasted to perfection on a medium simmer grill for 5 minutes. Add some garlic to that shit and you've got one hell of a Thanksgiving turkey. The next video is going to be on Stella, the Mrs. Bird, and talking about how she's totally the best character. Oh my god, guys. Till then, press all the necessary thingies so you don't miss any future videos, and check out the rest of the Helluva Boss Garbage series from the playlist link popping up shortly. Good morning, humans. It's 12 o'clock in Crabville and I have found this shiny seashell to eat. This is going to take me a while, so I'll see you all next week.